Hey guys, welcome back to Route 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're about a brand new benchmark. Today's on Need for Speed Payback for the PC. Today we're running this on my Intel Core i7-4790 with the AMD RX570 4GB VRAM graphics card. We're running with 16GB of DDR3 RAM and dual channel memory mode, and as you can see, we're running at 1080p on the Ultra preset. The game plays really well, although I do believe that the beginning area is quite optimized compared to the rest of the game. I don't actually feel like the whole game is going to run like this, to be honest with you, so just keep that in mind. I feel like this definitely doesn't perform as well, because Forza did the same thing, to be honest with you, but I don't think it actually performs that well. This is doing a bit too good, if you ask me. There's not a lot going on in the Ultra preset though, so it is what it is, I suppose. But we will push to see if we can get into an area where we go out, because I mean, look at the game. The game's running over 100 FPS on Ultra, and honestly, it don't look like it's on Ultra. But nonetheless, I digress. We play and
Sorry for being so awesome.
Fine, I was just going easy on you.
My controller's losing its mind.
You might even be ahead if you weren't such a show-off.
Like, there's nothing to change here on my CPU when my thing is running like over 100 FPS on a 2017 game, which is kind of impressive. Not something I see very often. I'm really confused by this. Well, actually, at this point, no, I'm confused. If I do low, will low run that like that?
Still think you're winning, Ty?
I am winning.
I don't see you in front.
The finish is where it counts.
Interesting. That is really interesting. Huh. So we lose about 28 FPS from low to ultra. How is that a thing? Once again, this is just the beginning area. I just wanted to show you guys that though. I wasn't being confused by that myself. I'm gonna try to get out this beginning area.
Rab, the kick on this thing is out of this world. Better learn to handle it if you're gonna pull off this job. The prize car has double.
Once again, it's performing really well in the beginning area here. There's not much to talk about when you realize that games are running really well, and you're like, I don't feel like this is accurate. And you question things a lot, like, is it running at 1080p Ultra? I mean, it did change when it changed it from low to Ultra. It definitely did, but I mean, is it actually doing it though? It's really making me question here. But I did see the performance difference, so I imagine it is. We're using about 7 gigs of RAM also. Huh. This is using a lot more RAM than Dirt 5 did. Weird stuff. And came out before. But it is much more playable than, much more optimized, I would say, than Dirt 5. I mean, I imagine I can play this on, well, I have been testing it on low-end hardware. Dude, my controller has been going through the ringer here. I seriously gotta turn off this vibration function. We are using almost 3.7 gigabytes of VRAM, so we're basically using up all of our VRAM to run this on Ultra. But it's just enough that, it is not much of an issue. I don't think there's actually an issue. I don't think it's hitting 4 at all, actually, so it's actually dropping. So this is very playable on the RX570. The RX570 can do this all day long. Now I imagine when there's more, obviously, cars and stuff on the road, like after it's out of this tutorial level, I suppose it's going to get a bit more hectic, which we'll find out in a minute or two. I'll actually test play it all the way until we get there, so we'll find out. Let's see if we can keep that 90 FPS. I actually feel this is better because we get to show you what it looks like at the beginning and then what it looks like afterwards, which I don't think it's gonna handle at all.
You're about to race and lift a hypercar loaded with prototype black market tech.
Oh, should have used the handbrake. Nonetheless, we've made it. Dude, that 80 FPS the entire time is crazy. Over 80. Crazy. Yeah, you want to do something, just slow down. Also, the CPU usage of this game is crazy as well. Its optimization is actually terrible. What am I saying? I forgot. This optimization is terrible. The CPU usage on this game is absurd. It's like Assassin's Creed. I don't think it's that egregious, but it's bad. Origins, especially Origins got me at like 70-80% of my CPU usage. This is really bad. Like, it doesn't need to be this high. Oh dear.
Miss me? You've got a nice stretch of road ahead. Push this thing as hard as you can. See
I
if
really
you
wish
can
I knew
further
that
control.
before.
Thought you'd never ask.
Boy, that nitro went off fast. I don't remember this level being so long. I feel like we were over and I was in a race right afterwards, much sooner.
Every gang in town wants their hands on the prototype tech in that car.
I'm sure. But they're not getting the car till I take a peek under that hood myself.
I used up
I
every
mean, it's a
finger
racing game,
content
guys.
I have
I'm not too much of a fan of these games, but hey, we play them anyway,
Not
right?
fail.
Guys, nothing
We
to
test
worry about.
everything here on the
This crew
channel.
right here, we're the
There's
best
not much else for me to
the city's
talk
ever
about.
seen.
Oh, we are hitting 7 gigs of RAM now. The game is still performing really well. We could have capped this to 60 and have a great experience. 60 FPS all day long. Okay, I think like we're here now. We're gonna get out of this part. Finally, I'll be able to see what this thing can actually do. Because I don't believe that is the best part. Because Need for
Fortune
Speed
Valley.
Heat
A
pushed my
gambler's
system.
paradise in the desert. You can buy anything here.
This ain't
even
pushing
luck.
jack.
Let
And
the
this
rich
came out
play
in
with cards and
2017.
dice. Those
I
of
don't
us
believe
born in the
that.
shadow of the casinos, we take our chances at 100 miles an hour.
Good for you. Listen, I remember when they were
Everyone
talking
in
about having
position.
cutscenes and things for the
Jess?
games, trying to
Standing
make.
by
Listen,
outside the circuit.
I give them
Mac?
credit for that. It's cool to put cutscenes in games to make you feel like I care, but the game ain't good enough to make me care. Okay, here we go. So we can already see there's already a difference. We're out of the tutorial level now. 1080p Ultra can't hit. It's crazy, right? 1080p Ultra can't hit 60. This is what I was talking about. This is what seemed weird to me. It just seemed weird how it was performing. And it shows you why. When everything's said and done, you can't hit 60. You can't actually hit 60. That'll show you otherwise to say, how dare you. But not all the time, at least.
You've got to hit
Where I
the
was
mark
hitting
before
90
you hide.
FPS previously,
You've only got one shot at this. Once you hit that jump,
and when it started, it dropped me all the way down to in my 50s. I'm not going to change it though. 1080p Ultra can still do it all day long. Oh, dude, come on. I'm not going to change it. 1080p Ultra can do this all day long, so we're not going to worry about that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Don't forget, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more epic content. The CPU utilization of this game is absurd, and I don't know why they have done this. And I checked and I didn't find a fix for it. So the Intel G620 is going to suffer when I test this on there. I'll see you guys next time.